The Baltic Sea has once again become the focal point of Europe's evolving security landscape as the North Atlantic Treaty Organization moves to reinforce its eastern flank with a highly symbolic and strategically potent deployment. In a decisive show of unity and deterrence, NATO has sent Türkiye's flagship drone carrier, the TCG Anadolu, to Latvia under a mission dubbed Eastern Sentry, a coordinated air surveillance and defense operation designed to bolster Allied awareness and response capabilities in a region. The move underscores the alliance's commitment to collective defense at a time of heightened geopolitical tension, particularly along the borders of the Baltic states, which have long been viewed as a potential flashpoint between NATO and Russia. The arrival of TCG Anadolu in Latvian waters marks one of the most prominent examples of Türkiye projecting advanced naval air power into northern Europe, while also signaling NATO's intent to integrate next-generation unmanned aviation platforms into its forward defense architecture. The deployment comes amid sustained concerns over airspace violations, electronic warfare activity, and increased military maneuvers in the broader Baltic region. Latvia, a NATO member since 2004, occupies a strategically sensitive position between Estonia and Lithuania and shares a border with Russia. For years, NATO has conducted Baltic air policing missions to ensure the integrity of Allied airspace, rotating fighter detachments from various member states through regional airbases. However, Eastern Sentry represents an expansion of that mission profile, integrating sea-based air surveillance assets with land-based radar and interceptor networks. The inclusion of TCG Anadolu elevates the mission from a traditional air policing operation to a multi-domain defensive posture, blending maritime mobility, drone operations, and network-centric warfare into a unified shield. Commissioned in 2023 as the largest warship ever built for the Turkish Navy, TCG Anadolu is a modified amphibious assault ship designed to operate as a light aircraft carrier with a strong emphasis on unmanned systems. Originally envisioned to operate short takeoff and vertical landing jets, the ship's air wing concept evolved toward advanced drones after changes in procurement realities. Today, it is configured to deploy Turkish-made unmanned aerial vehicles capable of reconnaissance, surveillance, intelligence gathering, and limited strike operations. This transformation has made TCG Anadolu a symbol of Türkiye's defense industrial ambitions and its growing influence within NATO's southern and eastern theaters. As TCG Anadolu entered the Baltic Sea under NATO command coordination, Allied officials described the deployment as both a reassurance measure and a practical enhancement of situational awareness. The vessel's embarked drone systems are capable of extended endurance flights, allowing continuous monitoring of airspace corridors and maritime approaches. Unlike conventional fighter aircraft that require frequent refueling in runways, ship-launched drones can remain airborne for prolonged periods, transmitting real-time imagery and sensor data back to NATO command centers. This persistent surveillance capability is particularly valuable in the Baltic region, where short reaction times and complex air traffic patterns demand constant vigilance. Latvian defense authorities welcomed the deployment, noting that the integration of maritime-based drones into national air defense networks represents a significant technological leap. By linking TCG Anadolu's onboard command systems with NATO's integrated air and missile defense architecture, Allied commanders can fuse data from shipborne sensors, land-based radars, and airborne patrols into a comprehensive operational picture. This data-sharing ecosystem allows faster identification of unidentified aircraft, improved tracking of flight paths, and quicker decisions regarding interceptor deployment. In effect, the ship becomes both a mobile surveillance node and a force multiplier for the entire Baltic defense grid. For Türkiye, the mission carries both strategic and political weight. As a long-standing NATO member with one of the alliance's largest militaries, Türkiye has sought to balance its regional interests with broader alliance obligations. Deploying TCG Anadolu to Latvia sends a clear message that Ankara remains committed to collective defense, even as it navigates complex diplomatic relationships in other theaters. Turkish defense officials described the mission as an opportunity to demonstrate interoperability and showcase indigenous defense technology on a prominent stage. The presence of Turkish drones operating alongside Allied air assets in the Baltic airspace reflects a growing integration of non-traditional aviation platforms into NATO doctrine. The Eastern Sentry mission is structured around layered defense. At the outer perimeter, maritime patrol vessels and Allied naval ships monitor sea lanes and track surface movements. Closer to shore, land-based air defense batteries maintain readiness against potential aerial incursions. Above them, Fighter jets from rotating NATO detachments conduct quick reaction alert duties, prepared to scramble within minutes if radar operators detect unidentified aircraft. Now, with TCG Anadolu positioned in Latvian waters, an additional layer of surveillance hovers persistently overhead in the form of unmanned systems. These drones can detect low-flying aircraft, monitor electronic emissions, and relay early warning cues to ground controllers. Military analysts view the deployment as part of a broader shift toward distributed maritime operations. Instead of concentrating air power solely at fixed bases, NATO is experimenting with mobile sea-based platforms that can reposition rapidly in response to emerging threats. The Baltic Sea's confined geography makes mobility a crucial advantage. A ship like TCG Anadolu can adjust its operating area to cover gaps or reinforce sectors experiencing increased activity. This flexibility complicates adversary planning, as potential challengers must account for a constantly shifting surveillance presence. Beyond its immediate tactical role, the deployment carries symbolic resonance. The Baltic states have repeatedly emphasized the importance of visible Allied presence as a deterrent against aggression. Seeing a major NATO warship anchored near Latvian shores sends a powerful reassurance message to local populations and governments alike. Public ceremonies marking the ship's arrival featured Latvian and Turkish officials highlighting the enduring principle of Article 5 collective defense. While Eastern Sentry is not a combat operation, its visibility serves as a reminder that NATO's commitments extend from the Mediterranean to the Baltic without hesitation. The technological dimension of the mission is equally significant. TCG Anadolu's drone complement represents a new era of carrier aviation in which unmanned platforms assume central roles. These systems are equipped with advanced electro-optical sensors, synthetic aperture radar, and secure communications links. Operating in coordination with NATO's airborne early warning aircraft and ground radar arrays, they provide redundant coverage that enhances resilience against electronic interference. In a region where electronic warfare capabilities are known to be sophisticated, redundancy and network resilience are vital attributes.